And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 60 Summoner quest introduced in Stormblood. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, in case you're wondering, I'm wearing mostly vendor gear that I got from Rargo's Reach. I am level 255. By doing quests, you can also get high quality versions of each, but I was impatient, so I just got the whole set, which was below the 260 Dunscape gear, or any gear has got better. So anyway, I am here with Mithrie at the Apkalu Falls at 10-6 in Old Gridania, and let's do it. So the quest is called A Book with Bite. Mithrie has the most fascinating news for you. So Mithrie, I've had the most fascinating news. It would seem the ruins of ancient Alag have yielded to us a tome containing unknown secrets of the summoner arts. The tome in question is currently being kept under Rambros's watchful gaze at our dig site in Mordona. I'll be heading there shortly myself, but I would not begrudge you in an earlier peek. Okay, so we need to go all the way to St. Connor's Find, so let's go. So they are slowly piecing the expansion back together again. There was, a few bugs, a few bits of frustration. A few of my FC friends left, but I'm sure we'll survive. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and one thing to know is that they've actually increased the mount speed, and it can be increased even further, but I need to read out as to how. So you see now in the old areas it automatically is 1 star, but it can be even quicker than this. You can unlock it to 2 star because you can't actually fly in the old zones, so having increased mount speed is great. It will basically just make traveling around just as quick as flying. I think that was the goal of this. Rather than implementing flying, they just do super fast mount speed. So anyway, we're almost here. Okay, let's talk to Rambros. So, I thought you might be along here, Mithrie. A prize such as this should be in your keeping. So, we uncovered it not terribly far from where we excavated the Evoker's attire. I have judged the tome to be some manner of manual for summoning magic, but alas, I was unable to decipher the writings. It is fortunate then that such task falls directly within Mitrie's field of expertise. Speaking of which, would you mind taking the book for her yourself? She sent word that she's been held up by some dreary business in Revenant's Toll. Pray do be careful. Okay, so we need to go back to Revenant's Toll. So let's teleport there now. Okay. Okay, let's do it. There's Mithrie. So my apologies. A trifling but unavoidable matter prevented me from making directly for the dig site. Now, shall we take a closer look at this Allegan tome? Why not? It's Allegan tome, an ancient tome of Allegan origin, recently unearthed near St. Connor's Find. So, oh my, it is rather more shabby than what I've come to expect from the great works of Alag. But let's not be discouraged. The content is what truly matters. A fine observation. Does the book speak? Lol, it's one of those books. It's like Harry Potter all over again. Principa at your service. I am a humble familiar. Humbly familiar with the doctrine of summoning. Have we awoken a sentient tome from some ancient library, Mithrie? We must keep it contained. Have I somehow given offense? Strange, for I am not equipped with offensive capabilities. Imparting the art of summoning is my function, and instructional manual is my form. A manual, you say? Oh, lol. So correct, when opened in the presence of summoners, I am bound to awaken and share with them the secrets of summoning. The young mistress there is in possession of an actual soul crystal, yes? 'Twas the soul crystal that awoken you? Correct. Only one who carries a soul crystal and has bathed in aether of an econ may wield powers of a summoner, and I sensed one worthy of instruction and was thus compelled to introduce myself. Acon, that is the elegant word for primal. Excuse my need for to clarify the obvious, but you are a construct created to teach summoning magics to any potential student you encounter. Why would the ancients have deemed such a thing necessary? Summoning came into being for the purpose of eliminating beings, specifically those beings known as icons, primals. Once these entities have all been vanquished, however, new Eggy cannot be harnessed. Old summoners perish, and so too does their art. It was upon glimpsing this bleak future that a certain master summoner set about crafting yours truly, inscribed with arts of tremendous power. I exist to teach others how to safeguard their existence. Fascinating. Your creation speaks to the heart of the discipline's rarity. Summoning harnesses the power of primals for the sole purpose of destroying them, and the new summoners arise only in an age when primals are rife. With the absence of living mentors, a true succession of the art is never achieved. Principia, are you then to instruct Mithrie in the lost secrets of Alag? I am eager to oblige, but there are certain obligations. Ere the seal upon my higher knowledge can be unlocked, the student must first overcome the 3 challenges I am enscrolled to present. Well, considering how it refers to primals as icons, I am inclined to believe that we have an authentic elegant relic in our hands. What say you, Mithrie? Will you undertake these challenges? The first challenge is a test of power. This trial is designed to evaluate the raw magnitude of your arcane talent by pitting you against a predetermined opponent of carefully measured fortitude, also known as a manifest. So I manifest a monster and you fight it. Okay. Mayhap not terribly wise to attempt that in the middle of town. Why don't we find ourselves a less populated area near the singing shards? Okay, let's do it. So we need to go to... Where do we need to go? Wow, all the way up here, really? It's a good thing my ground mount is so quick now. So, I remember, like, when we were watching the Live Land in New Actions video, when the summoner summoned Bahamut, people went absolutely crazy. I've never seen a chat explode that much. So, I guess we'll see what it's like someday when I get everything towards 70. I don't know if summoning Bahamut is a 70 skill or lower, but it probably is a level 70 skill, let's be honest. Okay, let's go this way. There we go. So, hello, sir. There's obviously a fight. Shall we begin the test of power, mistress? Mistress, you treat your pupil as a superior Principia? Such was the way in which I was written. Ah, and if my full name begins to tie your tongue, you are welcome to call me Prin or Pia. Oh, I rather like Prin. I mean, let us proceed with the challenge. Cool. Let's do this. It's been ages since I've done like any type of crafting, sorry, any type of casting with Summoner. I don't even know if I'm doing the right rotation. Alright. Next. So, a crushing victory, Mithrie. Who would argue the potential of modern summoning after that display? You have bested the first challenge, Mistress. There are few summoners in Alag's long history who boasted this degree of native might. Furthermore, that you have achieved such potency through naught but the study of ancient wisdom is simply astonishing. With a little polish to your technique guiding you to loftier heights of power should be astonishingly simple. So I thought Mithrie's technique more than sufficiently polished, but you say there is room for improvement. I see we shall have to adjust your yamstick for perfection if we are to rival the practitioners of the past. Indeed, if you would know more of the past practices, then you would need only ask. Actually, I do have a question for you, if you would indulge me, Mithrie. Prin, in which age were you created? You appeared to lack the technological advancements that were predominant in constructs in later days of Alag civilization. Another excellent observation. I am penned by Master Sari, a pre-eminent summoner of his time. He was in fact likely the last master summoner of the Allagan Empire's reign. Were I to date myself by your culture's notion of history, my creation would have taken place at a point just before the Empire's collapse. In other words, solidly within the richest era of aether chemical discovery. One might reasonably wonder why this wonderful science was excluded from my inventions, and I assure you there is a reason. In the beginning, the Allagans rose to superiority through their mastery of magecraft. It is told that the very first wielders of summoning magic made do with grimoires fashioned of leather and ink and parchment. There came to a tipping point, however, when the mundane sciences began to progress with ever-growing rapidity. These advances were married with the arcane and aether chemical technology that was born, even as the harnessing of lightning energies gave rise to new recording mediums. Techniques were developed that allowed complex arcane geometries to be instantly plotted. Traditional grimoires were replaced by devastatingly efficient and elegant weapons. The convenience of these tools, however, did not lend themselves well to the instruction of initiates. Beyond such consideration, the new mediums could not be pursued without dedicated machinery, and their manufacture was no simple matter. And so the summoner who breathed life into you decided that tombstones and the like were not ideal method for passing on this accumulated wisdom. Correct. He chose for me the preemptive form of a book and inscribed within my pages a bounty of potent incantations that required no machine to be cast. Thank you, Prin. I thought only to satisfy my academic curiosity, but I found myself swept up in your description of the past. You truly are the creation of an incredible age. And thank you for your patience, Mithrie. Shall we return to Gridania? Oakley dokley. Oh, come on. I'm heavy, so I can dodge that. What is this? Like, why is this taking... Oh, is this a grade A? No wonder it's taking so long to flip and kill. Now I'm sleeped. For 50 seconds? Really? Okay, I'm gonna leave the second I can. I'm just gonna sprint away and then just teleport back to Gridania. I forgot about the grade A mobs. The rank A mobs from hunts, like way back in the day. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, here we go. So let's go back to Gridania. I was thinking my damage on that thing was so low, but that's because it's a world boss. Okay. So let's go A for Eye, A for Net, Amphitheater. Obviously my FC is happy that these quests are now working again. So people can finally get to Kugane. Even though some other people have been farming level 70 dungeons since yesterday. Rip, 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 rip. It happens, it happens. I'm not too worried. Repair gear, repair, repair. Right. This is why you should level up crafting. So that you can repair your own gear on the fly. Anyway, here's Mithrie. So, well done, Mithrie. We are one step closer to revealing a new secret of ancient Alag. Prin will issue the next challenge after you have the chance to review your studies and hone your abilities to a new level of perfection. I've decided to keep the familiar here at my side for the moment. Even with as many wonders as the author holds, folks tend to panic at the sight of a fanged tome that jumps around on its own accord. Oh, and pay no mind to Captain Wolf. He obviously wishes to secure my services for some task or another, but we have more important matters to attend to. Cool. That's complete. So the next summoner quest will be available from Mithrie upon reaching level 63. The requirements for undertaking subsequent quests can be reviewed in your journal. Epic. Alright. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye guys.